Hi guys, my name's Tadhg. I'm from the Friends of Mary Rice branch here in Hobart. This week is the Laudato Si week, which focuses on our relationships with our friends and family as well as our neighbours across borders, and also focuses on the resources which we have on this world that we share. And unfortunately, in the current state of things, probably not very equitable, and the exploitation of those resources as well, which has led to some pretty average consequences, namely global warming and our friends in the Pacific Islands and rising sea levels. And as well as that, it also focuses on sharing resources with people globally. Unfortunately, the Mary Rice Centre in Canberra is in a pretty tough spot at the moment. In Canberra, resources are very finite, and lots of people are living in houses half our bedroom size with 6, 7, 8, 9 people. And unfortunately in Canberra, if you're not working, you don't have a way to pay rent or pay for food or pay for water, pay to even go to the bathroom at the moment. It's really tough on those families which rely on trade and working to being able to actually work, because luckily for lots of us here in Australia, if we don't work, we know that we're going to have a roof over our heads and we're going to have a meal at the end of the day. Unfortunately in Canberra, that isn't quite a luxury that they're allowed to have, as well as self-isolation. With over 1 million people living in the distance between Guildford Young and the Hobart CBD, it is very compact, as you could imagine. The Mary Rice Centre provides a home for the children with disabilities. It's the only school in Canberra for 1 million people that offers services to children with disabilities. There's currently 80 students with over 300 on the waiting list, and that's only the kids that the Mary Rice Centre know about. And it provides food and shelter for the day to get children out of the house. Unfortunately, that's not something they can do at the moment due to the restrictions. Of course, not funded by the government either, so there's not a lot of funding that can go in to help with food parcels. So at the moment, we're asking for any donations if you have any spare, anything at all really. It doesn't matter how small or how big it is, to help feed some of the children at the centre who are really doing it tough at the moment. If you can't donate, that is perfectly fine, but just have a look at the page, share some of the fundraisers, get your friends and family involved. And if we can just raise a couple hundred or 1,000 or whatever it may be, then we know that we've completed our goal in raising some money for some parents and some kids who can't eat tonight. So if you have anything, that's amazing. If you don't, awesome. Anything is welcomed. Every dollar counts at the end of the day. If you want any more information, feel free to message the page or message me and I'll help you out as best I can. Thanks guys, and have a great day.